Good evening. Time is ticking on your chance to become a billionaire. The drawing for the largest lottery jackpot in history is now just about 5.5 hours away.
And you cannot buy a ticket after 10 p.m. $1.5 billion is on the line in tonight's Powerball. This is a live picture from the Kroger and Brandon Crossing. There has been a steady line of customers all day long buying tickets. Now, many people are taking part in the lottery through office pools, and here is the WKYT list. It is now up to 36 names, thanks to Chris Bailey. So what if you win in that pool? Well, there's a chance you could end up in court before you see any of that cash. WKYT's Victor Puente has our top story at 5:30.
The employees at Surge Promotions in Richmond are some of the millions of Americans entering office lottery pools.
Last week when they didn't announce a winner, we figured we needed to pitch in and aim high.
But attorney Stephen Katz says many winning pools lead to legal battles.
And they say, well, you know, I would have paid for the ticket and I was always in the pool, and you know, but just because I was sick doesn't mean that I can't participate, or doesn't mean that I was in it. Here's my $2, now give me my $4 million.
Ellis says that's a problem they don't anticipate because every person who works here is part of their pool.
No hesitation. Everyone wanted to buy in.
With only 9 employees, keeping track hasn't been an issue. But at Total Quality Logistics in Lexington, they have a bit more to keep track of, with 108 people in their pool.
Yeah, we haven't heard of anybody else having a bigger pool than that in Lexington. So.
It's about half our office.
So they've turned to keeping track of their numbers and their tickets electronically.
She's been keeping an Excel sheet with all the numbers and so on and so forth.
Which Katz says is a good idea on the off chance you do win that money.
We now have 44 states that participate in Powerball, and in the major states, these lawsuits are a dime a dozen.
Despite the differences in size, employees at both offices have one thing in common: plans for that money.
Where we would go on vacation and how we would buy islands beside each other.
Causing a lot of excitement. I'll just pay off my wife's debt, so I would probably be finished with my earnings. But
in Lexington, Victor Puente, WKYT.
Well, good luck to you, and this reminder, you can watch tonight's Powerball drawing live right here on WKYT. It's at 10:59. And here's a few more lottery notes for you. At one point last night, Powerball officials say they were selling 370,000 tickets per minute. By tonight, they expect 85% of the possible number combinations to be purchased, meaning there is an 85% chance that at least one winning ticket will be sold.